My mother-in-law was a WAC staff sergeant, served at Nuremberg. My Aunt Bonnie was a WAID. When you talk to the women veterans, there are issues with the veterans hospitals and accommodating women's issues. That, of course, is something that needs to be addressed. But let's go back to your statement. And Paul is absolutely right. You need to listen to people who have researched the issue. There's no way any one of the member of the 63 in Carson City can be a member that has such a vast knowledge of each one of the issues, and so thank you for researching that and bringing that forward. But it comes back to exactly what is happening in the legislature, and that can be dealt with at the legislative issue, because there are so many backroom comments that are made that become law just by somebody walking through, and it's not granted a full public hearing. There's not that particular opportunity. In the HOA laws, coming out of a conference committee, there was a person who is well connected walked by and said, you know what, HOA pools should be private. The story that we hear about it is she had an issue with the fact that she couldn't take sandwiches into the pool. This kind of backroom, not vetting this stuff, makes for bad laws. So keep the sunshine on. And really, it does come down to, we both have to listen to our constituents. But with that, I have to ask Paul, because, Paul, I'm your constituent. And one of the big reasons behind when I'm running comes down to, you're number 62 on the taxpayer report card. When you look at that, I have to ask you, and this is the first opportunity I've had to see him, Paul, where's the compassion in being number 62 when it comes to the taxpayers report card? And so explain to me and everyone else in the district, what tax didn't you like?
Well, I don't like any taxes when it comes right down to it. That is somewhat of a strange question. If you go through the process in the legislature and you have your 1,000 bills coming up and there's things going on, as you say, behind the scenes, that you're not involved with the decisions on them, and leadership does things and you follow the leadership and do what they tell you, you can't know all the details of everything. But we just decided, and I agreed with the decision, is we cannot keep on cutting everything we're doing. So I don't know exactly what specific tax you're talking about. To say that Nevada has no taxes is just wrong. If you register your car, you're paying a fee. It's the biggest fee, I think, in the surrounding states. It's a tax. So we've been paying taxes. Our taxes are sloppy. They're not targeted. Some taxes aren't collected. We're not getting the taxes that should be collected. So there are a lot of problems with the tax system. That's why I'm saying let's do a broad-based, let's do a study. Let's come up with a fair, broad-based tax system for Nevada so that we don't have to do what you're saying, is come up with a new tax and then ask me, is there a tax I like or a tax I don't like? I don't mind paying taxes if I'm getting services. You have to pay taxes to get services. That's the only way it's going to work. And being in education and seeing what's going on, it's just going to be a shame if UNR and UNLV have to cut programs that they have spent years to build, and then when time is good, they're going to rebuild them again. It's just a waste of money that way. So you do need taxes to pay for services, but we need a fair tax, and that's what we don't have yet.
Alrighty, well, we do have somebody here for Assembly 32, 40, I'm sorry, I apologize, 42, and we're starting to eke into their time as of 27 minutes ago. Seconds, I'm sorry, 27 seconds ago. So thank you for District 41. Appreciate both of you coming out here. And